Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to my guide for all assassinations in the first location of Hitman 3, and that is Dubai. So I'm not going to expect you to watch this video fully, it is an hour long. What I've done is I've put timestamps in the description, there's probably a comment as well with them, so you can jump to any assassination that you want and we'll go from there. I start in the atrium at the start of every assassination so you can follow along fully, but obviously just go to the ones you need. You don't need to watch them all, but I will cover them all. Right, let's get started. The first one I'm going to do is pick your poison, tasteless, traceless and hold my hair. You can do all three of these together, so if there are three that you can do together, that's what we're going to do. So pick your poison. You need to poison Ingram, the old guy, by feeding him the poison, so in his food. Then we've got tasteless, traceless, which is just poison someone, and then hold my hair, which is for drowning someone. So first thing we need to do is go and get some poison. So if you come this way from the start, of course, you're going to find the vulture. He's an assassin himself. He's where you do the bird of prey story mission, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to get the poison off him. So we're just going to distract this woman here and get her out of the way. Unfortunately, it's just collateral damage. We're just saving time. So if you operate this sort of radio or whatever it is, she'll come and walk over to investigate. So if you just stay in the bushes, so make sure you are hidden, otherwise she'll sort of you'll alert her and she'll wondering what you're doing there. And then turn that one off and run over to the opposite side and you'll see the vultures starting to walk around. Now don't hit this radio too soon, otherwise you'll get one of the women from over by the balcony come over. So once he's walked past, do the same, distract him, and then he's going to walk over and you're going to be able to get some poison from him. We don't need his clothes or anything, we're not trying to be him, that's part of the Birds of Prey story mission. That is later on, we'll do that in one of the other ones. Again, that will be in the description, I'll tell you when we're fully doing the story missions. We're not doing that now though. So yeah, knock him out. I'm not going to be killing anyone, I'm just going to be knocking them out, and then he'll drop three things: a gun, knife, and then the poison. You can pick the poison up and just carry that around. Normally, nobody's going to spot you or anything with that. So once you have it, don't go that way. Go this way, and we're going to go and try and get up. Well, we're not going to try, we're going to go and get up into the penthouse. So this way that I'm going now, if you are watching this video fully, you're going to see this quite often, because this is the best way to get one of the uniforms and go through most of the level unnoticed straight up to the penthouse. This is the way I used anyway. There may be a different, better way, but I haven't found it. If you did, let me know. So subdue this guy. This guy will never get spotted. You can leave him here if you want, but I'm going to drag him and show you if you want to put him away for the extra XP or whatever, or just to be nice and tidy, then we'll do it this way. So if you drag him down here and interact with this, the code for this one is 4706. That never changes, that's always the same. So drag him away. Yeah, he never gets spotted. You can always take him down from that column. Nobody ever walks around there, so don't worry. But if you want to clean up, drag him this way, face first. Take his clothes and then put him in this locker. Right, now we're going to make our way up to the penthouse, so you can freely run through this area to get to the window. We'll take this window, it's a shortcut. It's one you can do all the time, so if you have your camera, bring it up, scan the lock on the window, and then you can just run straight and jump out the window and hang off the side. The two people in there do not care that you're doing that, they just wander off. And yeah, you just have to climb up this way. Does take quite a while actually. Probably should have sped this up, but never mind. Yeah, so if you climb up here, there's going to be a little party on the balcony here. Sometimes you may get partially spotted. Don't worry if that happens. It's not important. So as you climb up this side on the right hand side, you can see there is a party. Sometimes there's some of the guests will be walking towards you like that, and you'll get partially spotted. You should be fine though. I've never been spotted climbing up there, and I've done this a lot now. I've been hanging off this balcony a lot. So same again, scan, open the window. Now this guard here, he will, you can see he's got the white dot above his head, so he's going to spot you. if you go towards him. So just wait for him to path. He's going to path left to I think it's a vending machine or ice machine or something. There is also a camera to the right there as well. Whenever you see the green on the floor there. So go to the left, stick to the wall, and then choke this guy out. And this is the uniform we're going to get. I'm going to use his uniform. So you will be doing this a lot if you're just starting. Yeah, you'll use this route a lot. It's a good way to get the uniforms. And yeah, don't worry about that guy. He never turns around. You may wonder why I'm just dragging this guy in here. Yeah, the cleaner, whatever he is, never turns around. So don't worry about that. Just stick him in the locker and you're good to go. Now we'll make our way up into the penthouse. So there's a guy there that will spot you. So go through the meeting room here. And we'll go up through the front entrance of the penthouse. So you can clearly run through here. Nobody's going to be bothering with you now once you have this uniform on. So at this point now, if you want to do all three, make a save. You will definitely get Pick Your Poison and Tasteless, Traceless the way I'm going to do now. But make a save and then you can come back and do Hold My Hair by loading up. So you can just make like a hard save, not an auto save. Go in here, choke this guy out. We need to get a chef's uniform. He obviously is not a chef, but there is one outside. So choke him. Make sure you store him away. You don't want to leave any bodies in this room because Ingram himself will walk through this room. So turn on the ice machine. There's a key here. We don't need that, but pick it up. And yeah, the chef will notice the noise and he'll come into this back room, allowing you to grab him. Be careful he doesn't see you. He shouldn't see you. He should be fine. So yeah, choke him out, subdue, and turn the ice machine off so it doesn't attract anyone else. Take his clothes, and then stick him in the freezer with the other guy. And there we go. So head out, prepare the food. And then you're going to add the poison that we got right at the start to the food. And that's pretty much it. You're going to ring the bell on the other side. I was just checking to make sure. This is the first time I'm actually doing this one. I had it all set up. I wanted to make sure he's not going to see you do it. And he doesn't, even though he's watching you. So yeah, as if you'd eat that food with the red coming off it. Once it's all prepared, use the bell. You're going to wait a while. I'll skip forward now. But Ingram will come downstairs. I'm going to just skip all. We don't need to watch him, but it can be a while. He'll come down. He'll come through that back room, and he'll come and pick the plate up, sit down, and eat it, and die. So you get Pick Your Poison and Tasteless, Traceless at this point now. Once he's eaten this food, obviously.
A legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and as rotten as they come.
So I'm just going to get changed again. Weirdly, you can just choke him out and leave him now. He doesn't usually stay in here. It's weird. I don't know why he's in here. But he is. But I'm just changing so I can leave again. That's all. Just waiting for Ingram to die. So it's some pretty quick acting poison, this, because as soon as he eats it, he dies. So there we go. That's poisoned. So if you load your save back up, if you did do one, or you come back up here later on, whichever, we're going to do the same thing again, but we're going to do it with milder poison, so rat poison. This isn't going to kill him. This is going to make him run to the toilet. So there's the kitchen. You know where we are here. So go through the same process again. Choke this guy out. Put him in the freezer. Get the chef to come in here. Take the chef's uniform. And we need the rat poison, which is on this shelf here, conveniently. Like you'd keep rat poison there. But there you go. Right next to the food. So you don't need to bring it with you. You can just get it from up here. So distract the chef again, and he'll come in. There he is. Probably didn't need to hide, but never mind. Just feels more professional. Turn off the ice machine again. Strip him down. Stash him away, because obviously Ingram will come through here. And you definitely want this clear, because we can actually kill him in this room. He's going to come. The toilet is in that little room off to the side there. So same again, prepare. But this time you're going to want to choose the rat poison, so the emetic rat poison. So it's green this time, not quite poisonous. Same again, ring the bell and wait for Ingram. But while we're waiting this time, we'll get changed back into our uniform, because we're going to have to follow him into the toilet. Weirdly, you can just follow him into the toilet when he gets sick. So if you wait here, stand here and wait. He'll turn up eventually. The whole thing, he'll go through the back room, he'll pick up the plate with the poison, then he'll come down and sit at the chair here and do the most random thing. I've never seen anyone have this reaction when they get poisoned, or mildly poisoned, should I say. But yeah, this is apparently what Ingram does. So there we go. He'll go through the table, stand up, walk that way. I don't know what that was all about, but there you go. Now he's got his 2 private security with him. Don't worry about them. Just follow him straight into the bathroom. They don't, even if they're going to stay on either side of the door, they don't care that you've just followed their boss into the toilet. So shut the door and dunk his head. This is also a way to get the accidental kill assassination done, but you can get that done in many other ways, and I'm going to show you that in the next one because it is class. You can see there's an accidental kill, an accident kill there, but I'll put it here as well. So now we're doing vertical approach, which is one of the storylines, and we're also going to get someone could hurt themselves, but there are many ways to get the accidental kill because we did just get it in the previous one. So I've put it here anyway because this is definitely an accidental kill and one you'll be doing. So to start off with this one, run round here, go through this door, so unlock it, 4706, and we're going to do one of the storylines this time, and this is at the end of the storyline. You've probably already done this one and nobody's watching this one because you've skipped ahead, you've already done it. So I'm keeping it nice and clean again. So if you choke him out, you can grab his uniform and hide him. You can just leave him, I have said before in the previous one. You can just leave him there, nobody will ever notice him. So if you do want to just leave him, you can. But I'm going to be nice and professional. Drag him along, get changed, and put him in the locker. We need this uniform because we're going to need that to get taken on. We're going to be Stuyvesant, the guy with the amazing shoes. We're going to be his bodyguard. So we need this uniform, and then we're going to run all the way upstairs to actually start the storyline off. So if you run all the way up to the top, go into the security office, and you'll see that it will start here. So if you just stand here and listen, they'll talk about a guy who's starting. He's looking for his uniform, his papers, or whatever. We're going to go downstairs and get his papers and pretend to be this new guy. And that's all there is to this one. We just need to infiltrate the security. So there we go. There's the storyline in security. And that's how we do vertical approach. It's just at the end of the storyline. So run all the way back down. Lots of running up and down stairs in this one. And we're going to go into the kitchen and into the changing rooms off to the side here. Not the most hygienic place to have changing rooms, but never mind. And there we go. Just pick up the orders, the paper. You shouldn't get noticed. Nobody's looking at you. And then take them all the way back upstairs. If you want to save time, you could try and get the papers early, but for the sake of showing you the storyline in its fullest, we'll do it in that order. But if you know what's coming, then you know. So if you come back up and then speak to him, present the papers, he will phone down and Stuyvesant will come down and meet you in the security office. So I'm not going to wait and show you this. I'm going to skip forward in a minute once this little bit's finished.
But officially, he's just known as codename Pinky.
Yeah, here we go. Once he calls, you can just stand and wait for Stuyvesant to show up. And after a while, he will. That was quick. And then, yeah, same thing. Just walk over, hand him the papers, and then you just need to go and prove yourself, and then you get left alone with him. And that's it. Nice and simple, this one. Yeah, not very good security. He was a good 20 seconds or so behind his boss, but never mind. Okay, so once you walk in with him, just follow him to the rooftop, and you're going to do a little bit of a initiation, I suppose it is. And then you'll be his personal bodyguard, leaving it with just you and him. Now, if you do want to make a save just before you kill him, you can also do the Piano Man one now. You can do that at any point, really, which is kill someone with the wire, garroting wire. You'll have that as a starting item most of the time anyway. But there's plenty of places to do that one. Whenever you're left alone with one of the marks, you can do that one. Right, we're almost there. Long old walk. Right, so we're going to need to... Don't subdue him. However tempting it is to do it every time you see that square prompt. Yeah, his security guard's going to get some knives out. Knives. Knives? Knives. He's going to get some out, and you've got to throw them at these boxes here to prove your worth. So just pick a knife up and then hold L2, R2, whatever you're on, PC, Xbox, whatever, you know what I mean. The shoulder, the usual aim and fire. And yeah, once you see the sort of yellow there, the lock on, you can just throw it. They do slow down occasionally, that's what I'm kind of waiting for. I'm waiting for the peak of it, but it's slowing down, so there isn't one. With this final one, you need to step a bit forward. We'll move off to the side and just arc the throw range a bit more to reach the one at the back. And there you go. So he's going to relieve this other guy. He's going to tell him to go away. You're the new security. That's a pretty cool shot there with the oil fields burning at the back there. Right, so once he leaves, you can just literally walk up and push him. And there we go. That's vertical approach, and because that was an accident, someone could hurt themselves. Right, Angry Bird. This is one that I'm guessing a lot of you might be here just to watch this one. Angry Birdy, should I say. Angry Bird is something else entirely. This is for making Ingram hit or kill himself with an explosive golf ball. The explosive golf ball is in the level. We can actually go and get it. So 4706 is the number for this door. So unlock that. Have it ready. We're going to go and kill this guy. Well, we're not going to kill him. We're going to strangle this guy. And then we're going to drag his body into safety. I've mentioned it a few times now, but he can just be left there if you want to speed the process up. But if you want to be professional, you can drag him all the way across into here and put him in the lockers. But no one will ever go past him, so you can leave him there if you want to. So we're doing the same route as we're going to do quite a few times in this this video. It just seems to be the quickest, easiest route with regards to getting the uniforms you need and getting to where you need. So get the camera out once you're in this room. Show it. Look at the window with it. Climb out the window. Don't worry about the two there. They're not going to ever notice you. Which is really weird because that's quite dodgy. Yeah, climb all the way across. To the right and then up. Again, I have mentioned this before in the previous ones. If you're climbing up this drain pipe, this kind of section here, somebody might start spotting you from the right hand side as one of the guests. Don't worry if that happens. They should never fully see you. You might get, there he is, he's just kind of walking towards the door. He might kind of see you a bit, but he should never fully see you. So you'll be fine. And then climb across. Open up this window and enter. So the guy at the back, is he here this time? No, he's not. So if you are quick enough, the guy will either be waiting at this doorway here ahead of me. If he is, just wait a moment for him to walk towards this machine and then subdue him. He will sort of spot you if you walk towards him. He's one of the ones with the white dots above his head. White dot above his head. So yeah, you need his uniform. So grab that. There is a guy in here, the cleaner. Don't worry, he never turns around. So you're free to just walk in with a body and put it in this locker. He's never going to notice. Now it's time to get the golf ball. So if you go into the maintenance corridor, you're going to see there's two maintenance workers in here. Go to the back first. There's a guy here. So strangle him first. Because he will notice you if you go for the woman. The target is actually the woman. She's speaking about what we're doing. About killing Ingram with a golf ball. Or about the explosive golf ball anyway. So if you take her down, she's going to drop a key. This key can also be found on the table where we put the guy in the locker a moment ago. Where that the other maintenance guy was. There is a key on that table as well. Once you have it, go to this back room, unlock the door. And then look behind this red toolbox and you're going to find the explosive golf ball. So that's all we need for this one. Now it's time to go up to the penthouse and execute the plan. This plan is a bit finicky. It's a bit weird. You have to get Ingram to kind of leave. You have to annoy him enough to leave. So we're going to go this way. Nobody should notice you apart from this one. You can't just walk through the front entrance. So if you go through the meeting room and go up the stairs, we'll go up through the front entrance because we need to go to the golf area, which is at the top of these stairs, and then straight on. But not that straight on. You'll get stuck on that. This cleaner here shouldn't notice you ever, so don't worry about that. They don't turn around. And then go towards this bucket of golf balls and put the explosive one on the top. Right, the trap is set. We just need to get our victim, who is Carl Ingram. He'll be up here in the penthouse. So there are a couple that can spot you in here. One of which is at the top of these stairs. So if you're quick enough at the top of these stairs, you'll hear him start speaking to this cleaner here. Speaking about not wanting noise, which is that vacuum cleaner there is going to be our noise. That Ingram doesn't want any noise. So there is another guard out here that may notice you. But if you're quick, you should be fine. So just walk past them or just wait a moment. Either way. Wait for the conversation to finish. He's going to walk off to the left. And then we want to take this cleaner out. He's going to go in the room on the left hand side in a moment. There he goes. So Ingram is coming up behind me now, but just ignore him for now. He's not. We don't need to do it yet. So shut the door so nobody notices, then choke him out. And put him in the laundry basket, why not? Nobody ever comes in here, should be fine, but just for the sake of keeping things clean, put him in here. Now, we want to use the vacuum cleaner. Just wait a moment for Ingram to fully go into the rooms. You can see on the map the red, and you can see him directly ahead of me there. If you do it a bit too early, it can sort of glitch. It did on me, where he'll sort of come towards the door and tell them to shut up, but then won't leave, which is what we want him to do. So once he walks away a bit like that, come and turn this this vacuum cleaner on. And there is a cleaner inside of the bedroom where Ingram is, who's going to come and turn this off. So Ingram should also leave the room and start complaining about the noise. Saying he wanted the wanted silence. If he goes back into the room, just wait a moment until it's clear again, and then hit the vacuum cleaner once again, and he should come out. But you should get him to say, right, he's going to go downstairs to the office. So watch out for this guard again. And then we're going to have to go downstairs in the office and turn on the radio to really force him out. So yeah, with that, the vacuum cleaner, you may need to do it a few times just to get him to leave. But eventually he will. And then stand by this radio and wait for him to come down. Here he is. Lots of waiting. You find yourself waiting a lot. That's his desk in the corner, so just wait until he's kind of at his desk. There we go. And then hit this radio here. That's going to really annoy him again and push him over the edge. See, he's complaining again. And that maid will come and turn it off anyway. But now, there you can see he's just said he's going to go and play some golf. And that's it. That's all you need to do. You've put the golf ball in place. Now we can just go and watch him blow himself up. Obviously, he's really slow at walking, because why wouldn't he be? So nobody should notice you. He has his two private security as well. They don't notice you in this uniform, so you'll be fine just to walk around at this point. Okay, let's watch this guy blow himself up. So we just stand at the side. I mean, you could just walk off. He'll come and do this anyway. You don't need to stand around and watch, but you kind of want to, don't you? Come on, the anticipation's killing me here. Well, it's killing you, I suppose. Three, two, one. Kaboom! That's goofy as hell. Well, there you go. Angry Birdy. On to the next one. So next up, we're doing Black Gold Eye. This is with Ingram again. This is going to be one of the stories that we're doing. So, starting off in the atrium once again. Go run to the right hand side. We're going to go and pretend to be the vulture this time. So if you've already done the poison one, you kind of know what we're doing here. We want to be this guy. So if you just stand here a moment, listen to him, you'll see that the story is starting. So come over here, turn this radio on, get this woman's attention just to get her out of the way and speed the process up. That's all. Hide in the bush. Make sure you are hiding and concealed. And then, yeah, grab her. Collateral damage, as I said previously. And then turn it off so nobody else notices it. Head over to the other side. Same thing. Wait for the vulture to walk past, though. And turn this one on. Make sure you're hiding, concealed once again. But do wait until he's walked past a little bit. Otherwise the women over there on the balcony will come and turn it off instead. You do want his attention, not hers. Or theirs, should I say. Drag him just a bit, so make sure he's definitely in the bushes. Take his disguise, obviously. Pick everything up, poison, whatever. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to be using any of it. So anything that's an illegal item, you'll need to drop in these bushes. So anything with red on it, drop it in the bush and leave it. We don't need any weapons anyway. So drop them all because we're going to have to go over here and get frisked. Frisked. That word. So if you do have any contraband, any weapons or anything, then that's not good. We need to go up into the penthouse all clean.
Thank you. Please proceed.
So I've not actually initiated the story off properly. I'll do that in a second. If you go to the menu there and across to mission stories, Bird of Prey, make sure it's selected, and there you'll see the green square, and you can go and speak to her now.
I'm glad you changed your mind.
Arrogance.
And she will escort you many places. Again, quite a slow one, this one.
Mr. Ingram has been
Lots of walking involved, or following. Whenever you got to follow a character, it can take a while. Nope. It takes even longer if you bump into them as they go up the stairs.
Good day to you.
So I'm just casually walking around with a bottle of poison in my hand and nobody knows. Nobody cares.
Hello, sir.
Please.
Right, here's the meeting room. So if you go in here, sit down and wait for Ingram. I'm not going to show the whole process of waiting, obviously. So go in, sit down, wait for him to come in, and then the meeting will start. So I'm just going to fast forward a bit. There he is, magic. It's like Star Trek. Eventually he'll give you a photo. So take that. That's your target. So you're actually going to have to do a little bit of wet work for him first. So just moving forward again. Once it's all finished and done, get up and leave. I'm going to run downstairs and take care of a journalist. We're not going to kill him though because we don't need to. But we are going to need to knock him out. So go back the same way you came. And he'll be outside here in the crowd somewhere. Once you're near him, it'll get marked. But just look out for him. He's really obvious there. You can just see him just walk past that goalpost. He has the purple jacket on. Really obvious. So yeah, they see when you get close to him. So press triangle, whatever your button is, to speak to him.
Okay. You know what's happening upstairs?
And then he's going to follow you.
You could imagine. But we can't talk here. Follow me. Great. Lead the way.
So once he's following him, take him into these toilets. Is just a nice close area to do this. Anywhere that's quiet will do. Nobody's going to come in here, so don't worry, nobody will find this body. Make sure you've always got the doors shut. So if you say, speak to him again, so press sort of stop here and wait. He's following me around, and once he's finished talking, you should be able to get behind him and subdue him. So you do need to tell him to wait, otherwise you can't get behind him. And then get the camera out and take a picture of him, which I'm kind of struggling to do at this point. There we go. Got the picture. Now we can just leave. Don't need to hide his body, just leave him in there. Even if he just gets woken up, it doesn't really matter. But nobody should go into that toilet. Now we're going to head upstairs, back to reception, and give the photograph in.
Hi there.
So what we're actually doing in this one, the kill we're doing with Ingram, is killing him with a model of an oil rig, and that's in his office. And that is how you get to this one. You need to get to his office with him there at a certain point, looking over the oil rig sort of statue thing. It's only a small thing on his desk. If you saw me streaming this, then you saw it took me a while. I was looking for a big oil rig. No, it's just a little thing. So long old stroll again. You can just run to the office
Have you seen the view yet?
because you're kind of in a state. The game's put you in a state where it's okay for you to walk around up here. But if you do load, you won't be all right up here. It's weird. So at this point, you're allowed to be around here. So you can actually just run off. You know, if you know where to go for it. But usually you wouldn't be allowed up here wearing what you're wearing at any other stage of this this mission, story mission.
I hope you have had time to see the art exhibition. His Royal Highness has a key.
Why does everybody walk so slowly? I know I could have edited this out, but for the sake of completion, having it all here, so you know exactly where we're going, even though you are following somebody, I've left it all in. If we're travelling, but if it's just conversation or waiting, then I'll obviously have cut that out. But you could always watch this at 2 times speed, and then I'll sound funny. Right, here we are, finally. So you need to go in. You need to give Ingram the photograph. He's going to be waiting in this doorway here with his hand out.
Yes. Your problem is fixed.
And then once he clears the room, he's going to tell everybody to leave. He's just going to have the one guard who's on the right of me now. He's going to stay. So there you can see the story mission's complete. He's going to stay. So if you get yourself ready behind him, so you have that subdue prompt come up, he'll move forward a little bit, so you may need to just follow him. Just stay behind him, and once the room is clear, which will be now, subdue him quickly. You can see Ingram there. He's stood over the statue at the moment of the oil rig. Walk towards him, slam his head into the oil rig, and there you go. Black, gold, eye. Done. And now you can just leave. Right, this next one we're doing, Impactful Art. We're going to be doing 3. Impactful Art, Mile High Drop, and Conserving Ammunition. We can do all 3 of these all together. If you want to do Conserving Ammunition, you need to be Mastery level 15 for Dubai. And then for the setup, you want the Penthouse Supply Sniper Rifle. So to get the Sniper Rifle, you need to be level 15. So as a drop-off point, you want the Penthouse Supply Room Sniper Rifle. You need to be level 15 for that. Does not matter for Impactful Art or Mile High Drop. You can do those 2 at any time. But for Conserving Ammunition, you need the Sniper Rifle, because it's the only thing that will go through basically getting a headshot. 2 headshots with 1 bullet. Normal gun won't do that. Neither will the AK. So you need the Sniper Rifle, Mastery level 15. The other 2 you can do beforehand. So start as we have started quite a few times. Choke that guy out. Just leave him for a minute. Nobody will find him, so don't worry. I'm just starting the actual mission off. So this is at the end of one of the missions that we can do all 3 of these. The story missions, that is. So if you go over to one of the sort of units, the display, whatever it is this thing is, I can't even think of the word right now, and look at the floor plan, a conversation will go on, and then the mission story will pop up, and then if you jump into that, you'll see How the Mighty Fall. That's what we're doing. So we can do all 3 of these at the end of this mission, because both the people will be together. Both the targets, Ingram and Stuyvesant, will be together. You will obviously need to make a save just before you kill them both. Otherwise, yeah, you'll have to replay this whole other section, but you can just make a save. So yeah, this guy, take his uniform. It allows us to move through this first part unaffected. You can just leave his body there. I've mentioned that before several times. He's not going to get noticed like he hasn't done so far. He doesn't at all. 4706 is the number for this door. During this story mission, it will show you the code for this door. So drag him over, put him in here. Nice and clean operations what we're doing here. No messing around. So you can freely run through here. And then we're going to take this shortcut. It's showing you what to do. Use the camera to open up this window. And then jump out and climb up. And yes, they do not notice you at all. So yeah, I've mentioned this a couple of times now. I'm probably not going to be the last time. I'm probably going to use this. I don't think we do go this way again. But yeah, once you're climbing up this sort of drain pipe, whatever it is here, you may get noticed slightly from the right hand side. Don't worry about it. You shouldn't get fully noticed, but you may see the little yellow warning appear, or you may not, depending how quickly or slowly you've done this. And then up and over, open up this window. And now we're going to get our other uniform. So obviously if you're doing impactful art and mile high drop, you don't need the rifle. That's just for conserving ammunition. But we will need a few other things here. So we're kind of branching off, but they all lead to the same place. So wait for that guard to move towards this machine, and then go subdue him. Drag him in here. This guy doesn't know. There is a guy in this room. He doesn't notice you at all, so drag the body in. Get changed. Put the body in the locker. The guy in this room never turns around, so don't worry about it. Right, we'll go and get the server room key before actually finding the server room, because I know where it is, and it will save you a little bit of this mission if you go and get the key first. So if you subdue this guy, put him in the locker behind you, he's going to drop the server room key card. You can get in the server room without this key card, but what this does is make it safe. Otherwise an alarm will go off if you don't have this. So we're going to go over and then run it into this this sort of podium that's come up here. And then one of these screens, it might not be the same for you, is going to go orange. So you can see they've got green text, green text, green text, and then one with orange kind of failure. So that's the one you want to pull. Do that. Go to this monitor. I'm going to do disable cameras just because it's good to turn the cameras off, I suppose. And then you want to rearrange meetings, and that's going to be it. That's all we need to do. That's going to send Stuyvesant and Ingram to the same room and allow us to do these three things that we need to do. But before we get there, we need to get a key card. This soldier, this security, is actually telling you the code if you wait around. He's speaking on the phone about a thing that's going to go on tomorrow, and the key card, an alarm drill, is going to go tomorrow. And he's telling you right now, if you can hear it, you probably can't because I'm talking. He's telling you 6927, the code for that. So grab the key card out of that. It's to allow you to do the evacuation drill. So that's what we're going to do to get them to leave. This section is only for mile high drop, the key card. Impactful art can be done without any of this. Here is the sniper rifle. We set that off. We put that there at the beginning in the setup. So you can just walk freely around. Obviously, don't get the sniper rifle out yet. Have it ready in your hand. You can run up. Here's Stuyvesant with his groovy shoes coming along. He's yeah, we're gonna have to wait for him to. They should. Ingram should already be here because he's already in the penthouse. Watch out! There is a guard here on the left that can see you. So I'm just gonna make a save here. So do that. Make a save, and then I'm gonna wait for Stuyvesant to appear. Here he is. And the first one I'm going to do is actually conserving ammunition with the sniper rifle. So if you enter this room, all the guards will leave. Obviously don't get spotted. And then it will just be you and the 2 victims, or your 2 targets.
The partners are alone now. I'll activate the panel controlling the room's security.
So after a little bit of explanation, it's going to say that you can do the lockdown features, which is going to be this button. It will reveal it. There it is. Once that's done, then get your rifle out. So if you go to the menu and do retrieve item, you'll get the rifle out. They'll both stand up at this point and kind of face away from you. Line them up and shoot them in the head. Kaboom! There we go. That's conserving ammunition. Right, load up your save and we'll go and do impactful art next. That'll only take 2 seconds. So load back up. And here's Stuyvesant again. Coming in. This time we don't need the rifle, obviously. This one you can do without any setup. You just need to do the mission. You can do this one right at the end. So drop the rifle off. We don't need that. Have your pistol ready, because you can actually walk around with a pistol out. It's not a legal item in this bit. So again, wait for the alarm to appear. This button to open up. And there we go. So do lockdown again. That's going to force them to stand up. Ingram will stand forward first. So what we're doing is dropping this chandelier on top of them. We need to shoot the chain and it's going to drop on top of them. We do need to wait for them to walk into place first. You won't hit Stuyvesant if you do it now. So just wait. So Ingram's going to walk forward first. And then once you see Stuyvesant start to walk forward, which he's going to do now, then you can shoot the chain. It's a bit of a yep. There you go. And there you go. Both dead. Again, that's accidental kill. You're going to be doing several of those. Right, on to the next one. Load up once again. This one is going to take a bit more doing, so I'm just going to drop this off here. We don't need that. Leave it there for now. And we're going to go and get a kitchen knife out of the kitchen. Don't worry picking this up. You won't get spotted. It's fine. So you can pick that up. Put it away though. And now we're going to go and sabotage their parachutes. So shout out to Dio Brando for coming up with this solution, or pointing out that you could actually do this. Good job. So yeah, wait for him. Make sure he doesn't see you do this. He'll walk off again. So open up the parachute door, and then you'll see sabotage if you have the knife, and you'll cut a slit in both of them. Do them individually, obviously. Cut the slit in both. And now we need to set off the alarm with the evacuation alarm. So if you go upstairs first, there is actually one of them is next to the parachutes there. So hit the first one and then quickly run downstairs. This is the key card we took from that security office. And then hit this other one on the wall here. That's going to set the alarm off. That's going to make Ingram and Stuyvesant try and leave. You can see they've got the run thing on the top of their heads. So what they're going to do first is they're actually going to go run down this way towards the helicopter, and then they're going to realise they can't use the helicopter. Then they're going to come back upstairs. So you can see there the briefcase has been stashed because they found it. They don't open it; they just move it. It's fine. We don't need it. So yeah, what you can actually do if you have a banana as well, I will be doing a separate video for this, but if you have a banana, you can put it in front of, so if you hold L1, R1, you can put it here, and they'll slip on it, and you'll get the trophy if you're into that thing, that kind of thing. So I'm going to skip ahead here and wait for them. So they've gone to the helicopter, they've come back up, and now they're going to come and put the parachutes on. Do be aware that the guys following behind them will spot you. They do have the white dots. So if you are looking for a banana, by the way, in the security office where we've got the key card, you can find one in there. And there we go. We're just going to go wait. You can actually leave. You can do whatever you want at this point. wait for them to jump off. So obviously they have these sabotaged parachutes, so they're not going to open up. So just wait around. You don't need to be close to them. Obviously you've got the 3 white dot, and they will form a sort of iron circle around them, so you can't go near them anyway.
Red leader, area is clear. Please advise, over.
And you will see the warning there, 20 seconds. You can see he's escaping, and then there he's escaping, but you'll also see very quickly that you get your eliminations. They have both died falling off the building pretty quickly. I thought it'd be slower than that. Right, on to the next one. Steep task. Very simple one, but you need to be quick. So from the start of the atrium, we don't need any special items for this one. Run up the stairs on the left, go up this way, knock this guard out. But before we do that, we're just going to open up the door just to be efficient. 4706, I'm sure you know that if you're watching along fully. If not, if you're just jumping to this one, hello. Yeah, so open that door up, knock this guy out. Again, you can't be seen doing this. You can just leave him here as well if you want. Take his uniform. I'm actually going to leave him this time because we're trying to be quick. And then we're going to run through here. Down here, what we're doing is we're meeting Charles Ingram at the top in the penthouse. We're going to meet him up there. So get the camera, open the window. I said in the previous one we weren't going to do this again, but here we are jumping out this window once again. Don't worry, the 2 guys won't see you. So keep going this way. Yeah, we're meeting Charles Ingram at the top of the penthouse, and we're just going to throw him over a railing. This is a bit of a death run. This one, you could probably do this cleaner. But it's just kind of a casual, this one. We just need to throw him over a balcony. This seems to be the quickest way just to get this one out of the way. So climb up here. Don't worry if anybody starts spotting you from the right hand side. They won't fully see you, so you should be fine. Climb up here. Get the camera out, open this window up. Jump through the window. We've done this several times now, but you might only just be watching this one. Yeah, so wait for this guard here with the white dot. Obviously he's got the white dot. He'll spot you if you go too close. Wait for him to go to the left. Go and choke him out. And then we're going to take his uniform, which is going to allow us to run around in the penthouse without being noticed. I picked up the gun. There is no reason for that. Now we're going to leave his body there as well. We're trying to be quick here. Go through the meeting room here. The other guy will spot you otherwise. And we're going to go through the front entrance. And there's the railing up above us that we're going to be throwing Charles Ingram, or Carl Ingram should I say. Throwing him over. So if you run up these stairs here, you may have to wait a moment for Carl to get towards you, but you can kind of just use R1 to keep an eye on where he is. So yeah, this is the railing we're going to use, but I'm just going to move it forward a bit while we wait for Carl to turn up. He's going to come from the stairs on the right hand side next to me. So you see he's here now. And once he does, we're just doing a bit of a suicide run with this one. So there is a guy who will spot you in here. He's off to the right of the side for me at the moment. He's the white dot on the map. And there he is. The others won't, so you'll be fine. If he does, so try and duck behind here. He will stand at the door facing Carl. So I'm kind of ducking at this point. He's going to tell me to get up. But Carl's we're basically waiting for him to stand over the railing. And once he does that, you can just go walk towards him and press push. And there we go. And you're probably going to die. But your eliminations save as you do them. Right, Icarus next. Very simple one, this one. You don't need anything special. So starting from the atrium, run up the stairs. Run down this way, get this uniform. We're not doing the normal shortcut, we're just getting the uniform this time. So if you stand over here and wait, you can take this guard down every time without being spotted. It's a good way to get this white uniform. And you can just leave his body here, nobody will ever come to find him. So take him down. You want to be really quick with this one. It's you've got quite a tight timing on it. Should be plenty of time if you're quick, but there is a window of opportunity for this one. So get the uniform, and then we're going to run past and down here and go towards the sort of art exhibition. And what we're doing is we're going to use his art exhibition to electrocute him. Marcus Stuyvesant, that is. So run into this door here that's ahead of me. And then we need a crowbar, so we're going to go upstairs here. And there's going to be one just at on the side up at the top of these stairs. There we go, on this unit. So grab the crowbar, put it away. And if you carry on this way, you can go to where we need without going back downstairs. So come down here. There's going to be two women here talking. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take them down. Don't worry about it. They're only video game characters. Yeah, so if you stand kind of behind, I'm a bit too close here, so she's going to get a bit nerved by me doing it. It's actually worked out in my advantage to speed things up. So if you stand a bit too close, the other one will walk away. And once this one's facing away, if you subdue her, and then quickly go and do the other one before she turns around. There we go. Now this cabinet is where we want to get the fuse from. So break this open with the crowbar. Take the fuse out. And then run to the right hand side and you're looking for a ladder. Now go up the ladder. There's going to be a fuse box. You see the yellow cable running. So the actual fuse box is up here. Put the fuse in and then we're going to go back down. And the switch we need is down here. But you'll need to wait for Marcus to stand in range. He needs to stand where in that kind of water there you can see. It's rippling. He needs to stand in there. You might need to wait a moment. So we're just going to hit this switch once he's here. He should already be here. He'll talk to this guy. Then he'll kind of walk up towards the art exhibition. Weirdly, he's walked back off again at this point. I don't know why. I'm just going to scan through the wall. Not quite sure why he's over there again. But we're just going to wait a moment. Here he comes. Now once he stands in the water, then you can hit the switch, the override. There we go. And you'll just watch the voltage go up. And it's going to electrocute him. And that's it. That's Icarus done. Flew too close to the sun.
Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore.
And there we go. Right, Piano Man, you can do this at any point to any of the two victims, but if you want to do it really quickly from the start, if you run up here and towards the art exhibition where you will find Marcus Stuyvesant. You don't need anything special. You can do this without, obviously you do need the garroting wire from your starting items, but you should have that anyway. Again, you can do this at any story mission or anything whenever you're left alone with one of the victims or targets. Just make a save before you do what you're going to do. Do Piano Man and then quit out. It's every time you quit out, it saves. It's all saving automatically, so don't worry about missing anything. You won't. And yeah, just wait by this door for him to come through. It's not the cleanest. Have your fibre wire. That's what I was looking for, the name. Have that ready, and then eventually he's going to walk through this door. He'll walk through. The corridor should be clean. It should be clear, should I say. His bodyguard's going to follow you. You can take him down first. Marcus shouldn't hear anything, and then you can just go and do him. So if you want to do this really quickly, that's a quick way of doing it. Leave him, and then you can walk through this door, and then through this one, and you can leave, and you'll be done. Right, Versatile Assassin. You need to do all of the others, so there's nothing in particular you need to do for that one. But one of the ones you do need to do is Straight Shot. Again, you can do this at any point. Versatile Assassin is just a collection of other ones, so once you've done all the others, you'll automatically get Versatile Assassin. Straight Shot is just a straight shot to the head. You can do this at any point. You can actually turn around at the top of the stairs that I just ran up, and Carl Ingram's going to be looking over. We're going to kill him from there anyway, but you can, if you go up here, you won't get noticed doing it. Have your pistol out, and then just shoot him in the head. Might take a second to line up, but there he is. You can do it from the bottom if you want. Shoot him in the head, and you're done. And that's all of them. That's all assassinations in Dubai. Right, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.